What is going on, my fellow YouTubers? In this video, we're talking the importance of sound effects and how to use them. Filmmaking is a heavily visual art, and by that I mean it's very centered on making the image look as best as possible. But something that a ton of filmmakers overlook is the fact that audio is just as important as your visuals. What you hear is just as important as what you see. Have you ever watched a video and it just feels like something is missing? Like it has a good song, the voices are good, but for some reason it just feels like it's empty. More than likely or not, the sound effects are what's missing. Good sound design and sound effects can be the difference between a good video and a great video, so do not disregard it just because you can't see it. Take, for example, this scene from Maya's video.
The most crucial part is finding the right track, and it could take hours just to find that one song that helps me.
See how it just didn't feel right? It felt empty? Well, now listen.
The most crucial part is finding the right track. And it could take hours just to find that one song that helps me.
Much better, right? I added all those sound effects in afterwards. Same with Rob's intro scene. You have all the natural sounds from the New York City streets, the glitch when the intro appears, the swoosh as he clears through the steam, and then it all fades away as it goes into the subway station. So how do you achieve the same thing for your own videos? Well, I mean, you could use the natural audio from your camera, but a lot of cameras don't have that great of microphones. So I love to recreate all the sound effects that I want the viewer to hear while editing. Simply look at your scene, the environment, and the main action that is taking place. You've got Times Square, the construction going on, the flag, the bicycle ring that I added in, the natural sound effects of the New York City streets. Like, all these things add up to make this scene possible. Epidemic Sound has a huge library of very precise sound effects for pretty much any scenario in your videos. Type in exactly what you want to find and I can guarantee you it'll probably be there. And sometimes you might have to think outside the box as to what sound effect you're actually looking for. You want to layer in your sound effects and make your sound design so it's not too loud, but it also is not too quiet. It should be perfect to what your audience should hear. And then it also has to flow perfectly with the dialogue and the music. A great tip is to slowly fade in your sound effects and slowly fade them out. That way it's not too jarring when you're listening to it. And as for your transitions, swoosh sound effects can really bring a video to life. Epidemic Sound has tons of swoosh sound effects, plus you can play with the pitch and the speed of each sound effect to get it to sound exactly how you'd like. And one of the biggest and most important things that you need to add into your videos is footsteps. Without footsteps, it just feels like something is missing from the scene.
To find that one song that helps me. To find that one song that helps me.
So search for the proper footstep to make sure that it lines up with the environment in your video, and add that footstep sound effect right as the actual person's walking. So you're gonna have to cut it just a little bit to make it work, but I promise you this goes a long ways in making your videos feel complete. And once you're all done with your sound design, a little tip is to close your eyes and just listen to what's going on. You should be able to get a good idea as to what's happening in your film just by listening to all the sound effects and the sound design that you added in there. You'll usually want to listen to your audio on a computer, your phone, maybe take it into your car speakers, plug it into your TV. That way you can listen to your sound on multiple devices to make sure it sounds good all across the board. And as an advanced tip, it's super easy to get your own custom sound effects if you take your sound recorder with you on set or when you're out on location filming, and just take a moment to capture that sound effect after you've actually filmed the scene. You'll be glad you did because it's so much better quality than the in-camera microphone. Drop a comment below letting us know which sound effect you liked the most from the Music Matters campaign. And on the next video that you film, I really challenge you to look at all of the different ways that you can use sound design and sound effects to take your film to the next level. If you have any questions, drop them below or shoot me a message on Instagram at Ben Hess Films, and I'll be sure to answer all of them. See you guys, bye.